This is about the Cheyann Klus case. They said that she was missing, or she might be dead. I think she's missing. That's my own personal belief. We're going to start off with some of the clues I have, and, yeah. I think I should go through it as fast as possible. I'm going to do the tarot cards first, and then I'm going to do the astronomy. In this one, it's going to be 2 parts, and any names that I may use are based on theories that I have, or similarities. And I do feel like this person's still around. I don't feel like they're dead. I would have got more than just one variation of that she passed, but that can be your own theory. Anyway, on the night she went missing, there was something called a Geminiic meteor shower. 100 stars per hour that night, which was December 13th, 2017. She went missing from her, I believe, aunt's house on November 27th, 2017. She went missing from her boyfriend's house at the time around December 12th, 2017, under a new moon. So, fun stuff. So, she got really depressed around the time her mother died. Also, her dog died within the same thing. I don't think that's relevant, but it's sad all the same. She got depressed. She met her boyfriend through, I guess, him being a drug dealer or him being at parties or whatever the case. She called her friend at the time to pick her up on December 12th from this boyfriend's apartments. After that, she went missing. So, fun stuff. Anyway, with that aside, see, the first one, obviously, is going to be the 2 of Wands. So she had great sadness, as a momental loss of faith, imprisonment by others' actions, and a surprise. There was some type of opportunity given to her, I guess. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse is literally talent, bills, fraudulent enjoyment, maybe a message or a letter she received. I think it was like an opportunity of some kind. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is an ability to face reality, overlooking the obvious, illogical, rebellious, loss, or bad news. So, there's a lot of ups and downs, missed opportunities in her case. And I believe this has something to do with either her living situation, her living with her aunt around this time, her living with her boyfriend around this time, and she might have felt really restrained. Then we have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is home, hearth, serenity, a familiar place, all that comes with family, friends, someone looking for the Quorant's best interest. So this could have been a friend, this could have been somebody who she met in passing, something to that effect. And they talked to her, they asked her, does she want to do something, blah, blah, blah. And maybe she was into modeling, maybe she wanted to be famous, whatever the case was. And around this time, it's 2017, so you think about it. YouTube is a big thing. And then we have the Chariot in reverse, falling short of a goal, inability to cope with life, defeat, regression, rebelling against nothing. So there could be a lot of fights around this time, fights about how her life is turning out. And I think it is to the point of she didn't want to stay with the aunt, she didn't want to stay with her friends, and the same sort of thing. And from her Instagram, her last posts were that she didn't want to be in a situation like that. And she posted a few things that were like, she wanted to be a little, like little hints of, I want to be famous, I don't want to live in a dead end situation, stuff like that. So then we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, disappointment, opposition, separation, a breaking apart of a relationship, a delay, absence. So, there could be a lot of stuff that, like, she probably had a lot of time by herself to think about what she wanted to do, what was going on, and stuff like that. Then we had the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups seems like a friend. Could also be an acquaintance. A warm, loving person, absent-minded, but with unique vision. A good parent or friend, a sought-after advisor, practical, honest, happy, poetic, and loved. So this person is probably somebody who has natural talent, but has to be more, probably a water sign. I don't think Cheyann was a water sign, but, yeah, water signs are more emotional. It could also be an earth sign, but they wanted to, talk to her and give her advice. Then we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is running away from responsibility or friendship, a yin-yang of choices, leaving behind which is best in a person, abandoning a plan or goal, disillusion, making a great matter of something that is very trivial. So this could be her living situation. This could be other things that were weighing on her mind. Like, she was probably talking herself down, saying, I need to stay around this and stuff like that. I don't think my mother, she was still mourning her mother at this point too, so there's a lot of jolt back and forth through what could be and what is. So then we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands in reverse is anxiety, being unsure of one's position, hostility to the point of loss, embarrassment, hard failure. So there's a point where it just seems like she's going down the path of inertia, where everything's going wrong, everything's like not her ideal lifestyle, stuff like that. Then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, seeing beyond the surface, a spy, vigilance, respect for authority, a person who will complete a task regardless of danger, insight, deception. So there could be a lot of stuff going on. Maybe there was a little spat. Maybe the authorities gave her a chance because she was supposedly using drugs around this time, and maybe one of the police officers took mercy on her because she was so young, and kind of tried to give her a little bit of hope that she could change and not get pulled down into this type of lifestyle with drugs and other things that come with that. And we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is balance in a conflict, alternatively friendship, harmony, a stalemate, or a Terrence. So some stagnation in her current relationships around this time, which is kind of interesting. And it seems like there's a lot of stuff that's going on at this time. So we have the moon in reverse. Minor errors, a slight deception, avoiding temptation, easy gain, taking advantage of somebody. So at this moment in time, she might have had a little bit of money coming in. Maybe she had a bit of a side hustle, or she had a side gig. And she was making a little bit of money on something that she was passionate about. She didn't want to tell anybody about it, and I think somebody took her money. So then we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords in reverse, rushing into danger despite over a person of the opposite sex, naive, physical, mental, or spiritual incapacity. So she went somewhere for safety. It might have been a friend, might have been somebody else, but it was kind of naive. And I'm not going to read too much into that. So, and then there's the Five of Wands in reverse. So complexity of deeds and decisions, trickery, an intense involvement. So, I do think that there was moments where it was just kind of stagnant, and then there was misdeeds, decisions, trickery, and I believe it was over money. I'm pretty sure it was money. With wands, it's mostly ambitions and stuff like that. So she was inspiring to become somebody else. There's little hints of that in her personality, I feel. That she wanted to be famous. She didn't want to be. She didn't want to be in a dead end position. Then we have Death card. The Death card in reverse, complete lack of change, standing still to the point of stagnation, possibly of slow or partial change with the proper surrounding cards. A close call in an accident. So there might, I think she was driving away from a thing, because around that time, that was around where the Gemini shooting star thing was. Usually the Gemini meteor shower is pretty intense. It looks like the little meteors are bouncing around outside. So I do think maybe some of the particles might have got really close to either her car, or something to that effect. But this happened at night, I believe, where she made this decision to leave. And then we have the angel cards. The angel cards are more like a question. So you have the right hand of apathy, kindness, charity, and love. So somebody's offering a thing. And then we have the hallucination. Hallucination is like a more of a dream state. A hood, eclipse, a empty field. So, like, this could be a park, I'm guessing. I did see a map of the area of Downing Grove, or Downers Grove, and it does have a bit of a park in the middle. Then we have the Angel of New Life, a wheel within a wheel, a child, a spiral. So this is kind of like, could be a renewal, or this could be a spiral out of control that you're really realizing that you're falling into a pattern. And then we have the Root, a connection, a new life, speech, a doorway. So, like, all these cards you know, this is a little shorter version of what I said with the other cards. But it's basically showing that there was chance for new life. There was not a death here. The death card was in reverse. Usually that is a completion of a task. So, and she's from like Chicago, and there's a lot of gang shootings. So, yeah. So around this time, there's a lot of stuff going on. But I do think that she gets out of Chicago. Then we have the 9 of Clubs, a fight, a mental standoff, or a enemy attack. Prepare for any difficulties, a pause, ongoing battle, order, or discipline. Now we have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is naive, innocent, progress towards wealth and personal gain, moving away from old ways into new, growth and hard work. So right now she's probably working on something. Yeah, because these cards continued. They didn't stop. Like, I got the Wonderland cards first, and then I got the Angel cards next. They wanted to talk to me in a specific order, and the playing cards wanted to talk to me the most. So, you know. And then we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is a faint heart, an unequated love, a dangerous or false friend, separation or divorce, uncompatibility of desires, and misunderstandings. So she was in a relationship just recently, because this is recent. So I kind of have my theories of who she is, but we'll discuss that in part 2. Yeah, so this is bad faith, villainy, danger, to self or spirit, loss of a friend, a treasured keepsake, abandoned project. So there was some kind of project that she abandoned, or a friend, somebody who she's probably been with for a while. And then we have the last card, which is the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords, treachery, lies, mind out of balance, false friends, or bad business dealings, delinquency, and disloyalty. So, there was something there that's being brought up. And then we have friendship. An unlikely friendship is about to blossom and will begin unexpected laughter and joy into your life. Be open to meeting new people and remember to just be yourself. So there was a point there where it was kind of touch and go. She had to make it somewhere. She didn't really care if she had false friends or not. And I do think that she made it to her destination. So, in the next one, we will talk about the astronomy and the clues of where she is and who I think she is. So, a lot of similarities in these 2 people. It could also be just sheer consequence, but, you know, I don't really think so. But anyway, I will see you in part 2. Anyway, if you like this, leave a like. There's more. I'm on some Scooby-Doo Velma shit, I know. But, yeah. This is me in my normal state of mind when I'm doing crime investigative things. So yeah, I'm more twitchy than usual, I'm more itchy than usual, I am just terrible as usual, but I don't know. Yeah, so like a lot of my notes were on this, and then you'll see in part 2, like It's pretty scary. But yeah, the stars kind of know everything. Anyway, I will see you in the next part of this. Alright? Bye now.